Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, beloved friends, and welcome once again to another Divine Laws program where you and I study the very laws that shall govern our lives, not only for now, but throughout immortality. So, thank you for joining us either live or on demand. And thank you for making a conscious decision to invest upon your very own immortal wisdom. Tonight, in order to invest further onto our immortal wisdom, we will study question 25 of the Spirit's Book by Allan Kardec. Let us then begin by reading the question asked by Kardec. Kardec asks, is spirit independent of matter, or is it only a property of matter, as colors are properties of light and as sound is a property of air? Very wise question on the part of Kardec, who organized the Spirit's Book in a very Socratic manner, using his very own scientific lenses as a basis. Let us now learn together as the experimenters answer to Kardec and all of us. They are distinct from each other, but the union of spirit and matter is necessary to enable matter to act intelligently. Then Kardec asks a follow-up question. Is this union equally necessary for the manifestation of the spirit? The spirit answers, for you it is necessary because you are not built to perceive spirit apart from matter. Your senses are not formed to do so. In this section, Kardec explains we understand spirit to mean the intelligent principle rather than the entities designated by the name. So, beloved friends, we are grateful for Kardec asking this very foundational question. Can spirit act independently from matter? And the answer is yes. We know that this is the case as we take two sources of evidence into consideration. We have, for instance, the reports of near-death experiences. Dr. Vanessa Anceloni has interviewed in the segment Health and Spirituality, available on Kardec Radio, many scientists that have done extensive research on the subject of near-death experiences. And we know that through near-death experiences, it is possible for the mind, the spirit, to register all of its experiences, even when the brain is considered to be organically dead or physically dead. So we know now scientifically that the spirit, the intelligent principle, is able to manifest itself independently from matter, as we see in near-death experiences reports. What is the other source of evidence that we have? This second source is that of a mediumistic nature. For instance, through the mediumship of Chico Xavier and the efforts of the Spiritist group of which he was part, we have two books that were brought about and are available to us now in English. One is called Immortal Messages, that is also a program available on Kardec Radio's YouTube. And the second is called Voices of the Great Beyond. Dr. Vanessa Anceloni is leading a study on the book Voices of the Great Beyond as we speak every Friday at 7 p.m. And Immortal Messages was a study of a previous book that Dr. Anceloni also studied on Kardec Radio and is already available for us. Why are we mentioning these two sources? Because these two books were made available to us by the efforts of the mediumistic group of which Chico Xavier was part, made to record the messages that came through him mediumistically in the form of speaking, so through speaking mediumship. Now we have clear evidence that the spirit, the intelligent principle, is able to manifest or is present, is alive independently from matter. The intelligent principle needs matter to manifest itself in a way that is perceivable by us. But now, both material science and the spiritist science are walking hand in hand, giving us palpable evidence that spirit is independent from matter, but one needs the other to manifest. So we who are reincarnated at the moment already have a material vehicle through which our very own intelligent principle can manifest itself. Why is it that when the physical machine ceases to work, we can no longer see this manifestation as easily? Because for the manifestation to be more palpable, it needs the influence of matter. This is why mediumistic meetings, beloved friends, are so important, because it is through this temporary contact with matter that the spirit who might be suffering can be offered consolation. If we would like to see how this healing contact between spirit and matter occurs, we can study the book Heaven and Hell by Allan Kardec. Third part offers us the cases of the mediumistic manifestations of happy spirits, average spirits, hardened spirits, suicide spirits, and those also under terrestrial expiations. All cases in the third part of the Heaven and Hell book are also available to us on Kardec Radio under a podcast named Cases of the Afterlife. So we have much to be grateful for to God for allowing us so much evidence of how spirit and matter interact for our own progress, for our own evolution, and for our own healing. And we are blessed, beloved friends, to live in a time when both material science and the spiritist science walk hand in hand. What a true blessing. So until we meet again, beloved friends, we hope that all of us can continue to nourish our souls right here on Kardec Radio. And for now, we bid you goodbye, wishing everyone many blessings.